Shortly after Elon Musk took over Twitter and charged in like a raging bull on heat, knocking things all over the place, advertisers began to pull away from the platform. I mean, let's be honest, Twitter became a cesspool of right-wing religious nuts, and many advertisers didn't want to be associated with a platform that encourages such behavior. All the trolls, racist, bigots, anti-Semites and sex bots began having a wank fest on Twitter because their edgelord now owned Twitter. This drove many advertisers away, and in response to advertisers pulling away, instead of Musk to address their legitimate concerns, he basically told them to go fuck themselves, and they did.
What was that trip like? And obviously you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
But
go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
One would think that with such an attitude, Musk wouldn't care that the advertisers did exactly what he said they should do. Since it was a dick measuring contest, Elon should have been confident that he had the longest dick in the room. But ironically, like Trump's small hands, insecurity set in and Musk has been bitter and angry ever since, looking for ways to get back at the advertisers.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
The new CEO of Twitter, Linda Yaccarino, probably acting at the behest of Musk, made a very cringe video posted on Twitter announcing that Twitter was going to take legal action against advertisers who boycotted them. Listen.
Hey everybody. I was shocked by the evidence uncovered by the House Judiciary Committee that a group of companies organized a systematic illegal boycott against X. It is just wrong, and that is why we are taking action. Today, we filed an antitrust lawsuit against the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, 4 of its key members, and the World Federation of Advertisers. These organizations targeted our company and you, our users. The evidence and facts are on our side. They conspired to boycott X, which threatens our ability to thrive in the future. That puts your global town square, the one place that you can express yourself freely and openly, at long-term risk. People are hurt when the marketplace of ideas is constricted. No small group of people should be able to monopolize what gets monetized. This group is no match for the power of our users, all of you, the very same users that have driven usage of X to all-time highs. I joined X because I believe in the power of the global town square. It's users like you, people of all backgrounds and opinions, who make X indispensable. You deserve an open platform where your views can be expressed without restriction and without fear. To all of you who have been part of this transformative journey that we're on, thank you. Rest assured, X has never been more committed to innovating and expanding all of our global town square.
First off, why is she so robotic in her manner of speaking? Do all these tech bros not know how to communicate like an actual human being? What's with the badly choreographed hand pointing and mannerisms? Every time she points her hand while saying you, I get a very icky feeling. Anyway, back to more substantive critique. Don't advertisers have the right to choose where they put their money? Why is Elon acting like he's entitled to advertisers' patronage? Advertisers have a right, for whatever reason, silly or not, to decide that they're not going to advertise on Twitter. I mean, Musk is the, quote, free speech guy. Shouldn't he know this, or is he too thick to understand that?
There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
Why?
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda
no,
Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No.
For the world's weirdest man, Musk does seem to not understand how capitalism works. He wants to use government power to force people to do business with him. Isn't it the capitalist argument that the market always decides? If the product is good, people will buy it. So why isn't Musk leaving Twitter to market forces? Why isn't he letting demand and supply determine Twitter's fate?
Today, we filed an antitrust lawsuit against the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, 4 of its key members, and the World Federation of Advertisers.
Elon Musk neither believes in free speech or the free market. He only believes in these things when they are convenient for him, and he has successfully conned millions of simpletons into believing that he is a free speech advocate. Hasn't Elon Musk demonetized people on his platform, albeit arbitrarily? Should people sue him on account of how he chose to run his platform? That would be silly, and so is Musk's lawsuit. Just like Bill Ackman's lawsuit that he threatened after his wife was revealed as a plagiarist, a lawsuit that never saw the light of day, so will this lawsuit by Musk. And if he does succeed to bring the lawsuit, it will be tossed out or he'll lose like the bitch that he is. Anyway, that's the video. If you've enjoyed this content or any of my other content, like, share and subscribe to this channel. Support this channel on Patreon. Get my crime fiction novel and poetry book from Amazon. The link is in the description of the video.